I kind of know I've always had what it takes to stand up there. It's just always been, it's always been a mental block somewhere. There's always been a mental block somewhere, either at a big show or having trouble believing in myself in a way of standing with certain people, or there's always been something somewhere. And I think in 15, everything just clicked.
Just make sure every time I come in here, man, my focus is just to make sure I get the most out of every set possible. I'm not coming here to fuck around. I'm not coming here to make friends. I'm here to fucking work. If I leave here and I don't feel like I worked, it's a fucking waste of a day.
Everybody wants it fast. I've been training for 6 months. How come I don't look like you? I've been doing this shit for 20 fucking years. Comes in time, man. I don't have any secrets that you motherfuckers don't have. It's just been a long time. This kind of work every day. Don't matter if it's a weekend, don't matter if it's Sunday, don't matter if it's a fucking party, don't matter if it's a fucking vacation. Every day. And that's what it takes.
You guys are out there pounding that weight, man. Be thankful that you're able to do it. Don't take it for granted. And don't half-ass it, because there's gonna come a day when you can't fucking do it at all. So enjoy it while you can, man. And I don't have a day to waste. So when you get here, when you're working, make sure you're fucking working. Don't waste days, don't waste hours. Somebody else ain't wasting. The main thing is, we have every set, everything we got. Didn't tap out on anything. Just the workout strong. That's what you gotta do, day in, day out. Come on, train like nobody's watching. Sacrifice, no regret. I could walk in here with all the aggression in the world, fighting with my wife, mad at the family, pissed off at a friend. After an hour in here, it's gone. It's just gone. It's just, there's no better feeling. There's nowhere I'd rather be, put it that way. And that's why I think after 15 or 16 years, I still want to do it more than ever. Nothing is going to change the way I'm prepping, and nothing is going to change the amount of effort that I give. The only way to truly know how good you are is to give it everything you got, show up at your best, and then see where you stand. And if you don't win, at least you can walk away with your head held high. Make sure you give it everything you got in the gym. Train like no one's watching. If you quit something once, it becomes easier to quit it every single time after that. So when I tore my quad last week, I decided on the spot, it's not gonna get me. And I don't even give a shit if I show up on stage and it's still fucking swollen. It's not gonna get me. Nothing is gonna get me, because we're not just building bodies, we're building character. So bodybuilding is not just about how big you can get, it's about mental strength and mental toughness. I think if you don't have mental toughness, you're in the wrong sport. You guys that are out there, you're competing, you're getting ready for shows, you're hungry, you're dieting, you're tired, you're whatever, just stick it out, because when it's all said and done, you're the only person who's gonna know if you didn't cheat. You're the only person who knows that you gave it 100%. In your gut, when the show is done, whether you win or lose, you'll know whether you cut any corners or not. And if you didn't, you'll walk away proud. If If you don't have a love for it, you're not going to suffer through a diet. You're not going to suffer through the training when you're in pain. You're not going to do all the shit it takes. You might do it for a year, you might do it for 2 years, but you're not going to last for a decade if you don't really love what you're doing. Come on, stop. So, I'm not gonna preach none of that shit. All I'm saying to you guys is this. If you wanna be great, if you wanna make it in the sport, there's nothing stopping you, but there has to be a love for it. You know deep in your heart if you actually fucking worked your ass off or not. Because I know there's times when I come in here and train, when I take a set off,
Push. Yeah. Push.
I remember it the next day.
That's it.
My goal is to leave here and know that I fucking didn't give up on one set.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
So, it doesn't matter if you're a pro or a fucking amateur. Whoever's got the strongest mental state to keep going. Train like nobody's watching. Do it for yourself.
I just love it, man. I know that sounds so stupid and so cliche and too simple an answer, but you don't have to get motivated if you love something. Like, there's nothing to get motivated about. I love to be there. I don't like to go to the gym. If I go to the gym and I leave there and I feel like I didn't do enough, it's a depressing thing for me. Like, I like to go there and torture my body and leave and feel like I accomplished something. But I mean, the secondary motivation is I'm a competitive person and I want to be better, and I don't want to be known as a journeyman bodybuilder, and I'd like to finish out my career on a high note. So I'm going to keep going until the last day.